I'm traumatized. I am so traumatized, but insanely entertained at the same time. Episode 7, the penultimate episode of Season 1 for Welcome to Derry, is officially out, and everyone has been talking about this episode all week long. The hype around this episode of TV has been absolutely insane, and it delivered on every single level. Let's talk about it. Look, I'm just going to say it right off the bat, because I don't know how much reviewing I'm going to be doing on this episode. This is an all-time episode of TV. This might be one of the single best episodes of TV I have ever seen. The GOAT. Like, the absolute GOAT. The levels that they have taken this character through just a couple of episodes in this season, how Bill Skarsgård has really dived into a completely different version of Pennywise from what we saw in the movies. It is truly unbelievable the levels that they are taking this character. There are two moments that stood out with Pennywise specifically during the Black Spot Massacre. First of all, how or why this man had a cleaver, I'm not sure, but I loved seeing it. And secondly, the moment where he is eating that woman's face and he says the line, "What? Do I have face on my face?" I will never be able to unhear that. But I also have to mention Ingrid. I was gripping my face through that entire sequence. She kind of got what was coming to her, a little taste of her own medicine, but how Pennywise was just going about that, talking to her, and then eventually giving her the deadlights, just chef's kiss. Yeah, I'm not okay. I talked about being traumatized earlier and just stuff not sitting great with me, and this is exactly where it's coming from. I know everyone is feeling this right now, but we were able to see and experience a true hero tonight. We have not seen a character like this at this age do something like this in a very long time. Rich went about his business in the best way, sacrificing himself, knowing that that was coming to make sure that Marge was okay. An incredible moment with an even better performance. I've mentioned it before, but I'm not a Stephen King guy. I don't know the lore and the history about everything we're seeing from the show that connects to the larger King universe. But as a fan of Welcome to Derry, I thought the Black Spot Massacre was done very well. After all of the hype and build up to this exact moment, I thought it left a major mark. And I also want to add that making it a one-shot sequence was a perfect choice, at least at the beginning of the massacre. We were able to see all of these people inside this building being affected by what is going on rather than just following one or two characters. It left that much more of an impact. After picking up all of those pieces and trying to catch our breath from everything we just saw with the massacre, we basically pick up with Dick Halloran as he is experiencing all of the entities that have been unlocked from his box, but specifically the war chief that faced off against Pennywise hundreds of years ago. And while the military does believe that they have no chance of getting to Pennywise, or at least the artifacts, because Halloran reveals that he can't feel him anymore and he thinks he might have gone to sleep, Halloran is able to follow the war chief to her grave, which reveals one of the artifacts. And this is where shit hits the fan, because Leroy finds out that the general and the military don't want to cage Pennywise. They want to unleash him on America to unite